Hello and welcome to Lake, a show about our beautiful city of Bellevue. I'm your host, Robin Steele. Today, during these first days of spring, we're coming to you from the Spring District, where on this episode of Lake, we invite you to come along with us to explore the newest spot in Bellevue to enjoy some tasty food truck cuisine. You'll get to experience the energy of a heartwarming show of support for our Asian community. We'll meet Bellevue's new Assistant Police Chief. We'll show you how tree ambassadors are helping to preserve and enhance Bellevue's tree canopy. And we'll show you some beautiful images of spring. So here we are in the Spring District. As you can see and hear, the area is booming with development, and it's our city's fastest growing neighborhood. With its central location near downtown and light rail, and the development of new residential homes and 3 million square feet of office space for giants like Facebook and Amazon, to say it's poised to be a vibrant community is probably an understatement. If you need more proof, how about the arrival here of one of the most popular new dining experiences, food trucks.
We're just down here in Bellevue trying to sell as many burgers as we can to all the lovely Bellevue residents around here, just having a good time on this beautiful Bellevue day. Here's your 2 months without cheese and
So why did you want to be here today?
That's great food. Love the hamburgers.
Today the food truck stop here in the Spring District of Bellevue to try out a new spot for us. One of the reasons we did the truck was to bring our hamburgers and milkshakes to, places where we can't build a restaurant right away. We know it's a Washington State Food Truck Association pilot program, and they've been really supportive of us and of the food truck industry in general. They have been really supportive as far as permitting, affecting legislation. So we want to come out to support their spot, but also we're excited about coming to Bellevue.
It's just a very busy day. Usually we have a bunch of customers out here very excited to get burgers from us, and it's just a day that just screams by because we're just so busy, always something to do.
It's a little different, of course, with COVID right now. Food trucks are pretty popular. People are kind of more out in the neighborhood sometimes, at home or in the Spring District here.
So we actually live in the neighborhood, we live in an apartment right across, and we like to stop by and check out the food truck. I think especially we're working from home, you can come downstairs, have a quick walk, especially in a beautiful day like this, support the local business as well, and then have some good food.
Oh, they love it. They're friendly folks, and they treat us well, and we enjoy serving.
Yes, we are excited to be on the east side. So one of the biggest advantages to mobile food is obviously that we come to you. So in a space like this where there's lots of apartment buildings, you just head downstairs, we're waiting for you. It takes 5 minutes to get a Chicago-style pizza. So you get fast food and it's delicious.
So how do you feel about food trucks coming to Bellevue?
I love it. Gives you different opportunities to try different food.
Bellevue is a multicultural city where we welcome the world. Next, we want to highlight a recent show of support for Asian Americans here in Bellevue and around the world. Just a few days ago, almost 1,000 people came to Bellevue's downtown park on a very rainy night to rally against violence and to send a message of love and support for everyone who lives here.
Stop Asian hate! Stop Asian hate! Stop Asian hate!
Mayor Robinson.
Thank you. I invite my council, our city manager, our police chief, and any staff that are here today to come stand with me, please. Because we stand with you. We stand together, and we do not approve of any hate against any group. And today we are here to support our Asian American community.
Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Newman, House Deputy Mayor for the City of Bellevue. What an incredible turnout here. And I want to be loud and clear, and I want to make sure that every corner of this city understands there is no place for hate in Bellevue.
I've been on the City Council for almost 28 years. Often the lone voice of the unheard, the lone face of the unseen. But tonight, I'm really gratified and happy to see so many more faces and so many more voices. Right? Especially our young people.
it is not enough for us to be a diverse community, for us to be an inclusive community. We have to be a community where Asians feel like we belong. This is our home. Who's with me? Right?
So I want to thank all of you for being out here, because in this rain and this weather, it shows your commitment to the change that needs to happen in our society and the part that you're going to play in it.
If any one of you experience a hate crime, if any one of you experience intimidation because of who you are and what you look like, I'm begging you to please contact us. If we don't know about it, we can't do anything about it. And folks, we want to do something about it. We want it to end.
I'm glad to be here with all of you to take a stand in unity with all our friends and fellow Americans to work together to keep our city and our nation safe. Thank you for showing up.
Bellevue truly strives to be a city where there's no home for hate. To find more resources to support the Asian American community and all our diverse communities, visit bellevuewa.gov. As you just saw, our community leaders are supportive of our entire community. Next, we introduce you to our city's new Assistant Police Chief, Wendell Shirley, who pledges to carry on and enhance these values in his service.
I want to thank everybody for joining us today on this very special day where we are going to swear in our new Assistant Chief, Wendell Shirley. We did a national search for this position, and we had a tremendous amount of interest coming to Bellevue. And the response that we got from the search consultant was because people know about Bellevue, and they know the professional organization, they know the wonderful community that we serve and who support us. But very fortunate for us, Wendell Shirley decided to put his hat in the process, and his experience came shining through. But he truly set himself apart from the rest of the applicants. And then I got the opportunity and Chief Arpin to sit down with Wendell and have a conversation. I knew right out of the gate he's going to fit in Bellevue so well. We are very blessed to have him here today and getting ready to swear him in. And at this point, I'm going to invite you to come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. Good afternoon, everyone, and I'm going to be very brief. First off, I'd like to thank Chief Milet for giving me this opportunity. I can tell you, going through the process and then sitting down with the chief and talking with him, I knew right immediately that his values, his philosophy on leadership and community policing and people were a perfect match for me. And I feel very fortunate to be here in Bellevue and to work for Chief Milet. So thank you, sir. Absolutely. I would also like to thank the city leadership team, the city manager, city council members, and other department heads. I really look forward to meeting, getting to know each of you, and working with you. To the men and women of the Bellevue Police Department, it's an honor to be here. I take pride in wearing this uniform. I understand there's a lot of historical success with this police department, and I promise you to be committed and dedicated to enhancing that at all times. So I thank you for welcoming me into your family. Last but not least, the Bellevue community. I look forward to serving you the highest level of integrity and professionalism. I look forward to meeting each of you and making Bellevue an even better place for those that live, work, and come to visit this great city. Congratulations.
Thank you and welcome to our new Assistant Chief. Now let's see how our neighborhood tree ambassadors are working to build Bellevue's precious tree canopy and to educate others about the importance of trees.
I thought I knew a lot about the trees before I joined the Tree Ambassador. I knew only very little. Our most important role be tree advocate to preserve the trees, the current trees, and also to see any areas where we could plant more trees in the neighborhoods. And see as an overall advocate for working with the city to reach the tree canopy goal. Now I see a tree, I really see a tree.
I run the Neighborhood Tree Ambassador program here at the City of Bellevue, which is where volunteers and I make tree tours to promote trees in neighborhoods and awareness around trees.
Made me to involve in my neighborhood and get to meet lots of people and engage in a action-oriented plan.
Trees provide so many benefits, both to individuals and to all the people in the city. They can do things like keep the city cool, mitigating the urban heat island effect. They can help reduce your energy bill. They clean our air and water. They provide beauty and shade. And they've even been found to do things like improve mental health.
I'm first of all extremely thankful for giving me this opportunity to be a tree ambassador, and I enjoyed from the last 40 years living in this city, how beautiful the city is and how clean air we have, and I would like to continue to have the same. If we can plant more trees and retain the existing trees if any way we can, that's how we can increase the tree canopy.
If you're interested in being a tree ambassador, you can visit www.bellevuewa.gov/trees.
With the pandemic impacting our lives during the last year and through a long, cold winter, we're all excited to finally welcome spring. We're almost at the end of our show, and we want to leave you with some beautiful images of spring beauty in Bellevue. But first, if you have feedback or questions about the show, please email us anytime at btv@bellevuewa.gov. Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up with our latest video news and information. We hope you enjoyed our show featuring some of the reasons why Bellevue is the city where you want to be. I'm Robin Steele. From all of us at Bellevue Television and the City of Bellevue, we wish you a very happy spring.